Hi everybody, Tammy Mall here. Today I'd like to talk to you about breath. Just simply breathing, something we all do from the beginning of life. When we are in our mother's womb, we receive our oxygen through the umbilical cord. But the minute we are born and the cord is cut, we instantly start taking in our breath through our nose. So when we cry out that first time, breath comes in and out. From that minute on, we will receive our breath in that manner until we're finished living. Breath is something we cannot live without. You can go days without water. You can live days without food, but only minutes, if that, without breath. And if you notice, with breathing, like a dog takes very shallow breaths, and a dog's lifespan, if it's lucky, is 20 years. Whereas a tortoise takes very slow, long, calm breaths. They live for hundreds of years, over 100 years, easily. So we want to be more like the tortoise and being mindful about our breathing, taking the long, aware breaths, being aware of our breath. When we are in a rush, we find ourselves breathing very quickly, or maybe even not breathing at all. And this is what we want to avoid. So today we're going to work on a form of pranayama called Nadi Shodhana. And we'll do the beginner's version of it so that you can, this is something that anybody can do anytime, every day. So why do we need something like this, a breath technique? Well, yoga is made of 8 limbs. It consists of 8 limbs. And we do so many classes here with the third limb, which is asanas, the postures. And I wanted to give you something, a class on pranayama, which is the breath work, what we're talking about. So let's think about our body, splitting it down the middle, and we have the right side and the left side. Right nostril, left nostril. The left nostril working the right brain, the right nostril working the left brain. The right side of our body also houses the sympathetic nervous system. We call this side the sun. This is the parasympathetic nervous system. We call this side the moon. This is the male. This is the female. Also, we call the right nostril the pingala, the left nostril ida. The whole idea is we want to be balanced. So we don't want to be too much of the male side or too much of the female side. When we have too much of the sympathetic nervous system side, the male side active, then we need the parasympathetic side to kick in to balance that. A situation where this would happen is when you are in a traffic jam, when you are running late for work, when you have overbooked your schedule. You enter a fight or flight mode, the sympathetic side. When this happens, our heart rate elevates, our respiration elevates, our vessels contract, which makes our blood pressure rise. All our stored energy is just released. Our muscles tense. And like I said, respiration's quick, or you may just hold your breath totally. So when this occurs, we want this parasympathetic side to kick in. So this breath work will do that, so that when this happens, then our respiration is smooth, our blood pressure is down, our heart rate is reduced, our digestion flows perfectly, our muscles relax, and our body is balanced. So you see the importance of this, why we want, when the right side gets out of hand, we got to bring the left in to mix it up. So, okay. I think I've explained that pretty well, just for a little crash course. We'll do another class sometime in depth, but right now I'd like for you to get comfortable. This can be in a chair. I am seated on my mat on a bolster, and I am in easy pose. My legs crisscrossed. But please, whatever is the most comfortable for you, that you can keep your spine and everything aligned. And we're going to start just resting our hands on our knees. And let's just take a few breaths through both nostrils. In and out, inhale and exhaling out through the nostrils. Okay, now the Nadi Shodhana, we want to take our right hand and we are going to take our thumb and rest it on the right nostril, and our first finger and middle finger will be up on the third eye region where the nostrils come in and meet. You rest those comfortably, just very relaxed. And then you can take your ring finger and your pinky and just rest them near the left eye for now, because we're starting. We want to calm ourselves, so we're starting our breath with the left nostril. So let's take our thumb and plug the right nostril and take 5 nice deep inhalations and exhalations through the left nostril. So let's begin now. And when you've reached your 5, then you will take your pinky finger or your ring finger, whatever's more comfortable, and plug the left nostril and begin inhaling and exhaling through the right nostril 5 times again. When you've completed your 5 on that, then we'll take our hand down and breathe through both nostrils, again, 5 breaths. And you can concentrate on the third eye where the Pingala and Ida meet and come up into the brain. 5 breaths here. In and out through the nostrils. Nice, deep, full breaths. When you have completed that, that is 1 round. So we'll remember 5 is the number. 5, nice, full, being aware of your breath, deep inhalations and exhalations on the left. Then 5 on the right, then 5 together. and that is 1 round. And you want to do this 5 times. And as your practice grows, you will get longer and deeper in the breaths, and you can extend from 5 up to 10 rounds. So, as I said before, this is a very calming pranayama technique. It is a way to get ourselves balanced. We live in such a busy world that you may not even realize that you are running around with the sympathetic nervous system going, and you need the parasympathetic to come in, because if you continue without doing something to bring yourself in balance, then this leads, as I said, your digestion suffers, then it leads to high blood pressure, hypertension, cancer, failure of organs. All of these things occur and over time, and we can fix this by taking these steps each day. This is something that you could do every morning. You could start your day breathing this pranayama technique. Before bed, once again, this would be a wonderful technique. It's very calming. If somebody suffers from insomnia, this is a great technique for you. Hey, you're out and about, you're busy with your work, your life, and maybe you can't sit down as we are right now in this, keeping this great alignment and this great concentration level. But you can stop wherever you are, and you can think about breathing through the left, breathing through the right, breathing together, bringing the unity. So this was our first pranayama class, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope that we can work through this and maybe learn some more techniques in the future. Thank you.